She doesn't measure her life in hours, she measures it in effort. Her day truly begins when she steps into the fields, not with excitement, not with comfort, but with a quiet acceptance of what lies ahead. The sun hasn't even reached its peak yet, but the heat is already sharp enough to burn the skin. Still, she walks forward, a tool on her shoulder, a cloth covering her head, and responsibility weighing heavier than anything she carries. She doesn't complain about the weather because for her, the weather is not a topic, it's a condition she must survive. When she bends down to touch the soil, it's not just work, it's a connection. Her hands go deep into the earth. Rough hands, cracked hands, hands that have forgotten what softness feels like. But these same hands create life. They plant seeds, they pull weeds, they carry bundles heavier than her own comfort. And she does it again and again and again. Under the open sky, there is no shed waiting for her, no fan, no cool air, no place to rest. Just the sun above and the land below. Sweat rolls down her face, slowly mixing with dust. Her back aches from bending for hours. Her feet burn on the dry ground, but she doesn't stop because she knows something very simple. If she stops, the work won't. And if the work doesn't happen, someone somewhere will sleep hungry. While people sit at home and eat comfortably, they don't see her. They don't see the women standing in the heat, growing the very good food they enjoy. Every grain has a story of her effort, her patience, and her silent suffering. Sometimes someone passes by and says, "Take a break, it's too hot." And friends, what she does? She just smiles. Not because it's easy, but because she knows she cannot afford that break. Her body asks her to stop, but her responsibilities don't listen. She strengthens her back for a moment, looks at the endless field in front of her, and then again bends down because the work is still waiting. She works in the field from dawn to dusk, and there are days when the sun feels harsher than usual, days when her strength feels a little less, days when even lifting her hands feels difficult. On those days, she doesn't complain. She just simply slows down. But she never stops because stopping feels like losing. And she has never learned to stop because she has no option to lose, because she has many dreams too. Sometimes while walking, her mind quietly drifts away. She imagines a life where she can rest, where her hands are not always in pain, where she can sit under a tree without worrying about unfinished work. But those thoughts don't stay for long. Reality calls her back. These are crops to manage, tasks to finish, a family depending on her. So, She pauses her dream aside and again continues. Her sweat falls into the soil and then disappears. No one counts those drops. No one rewards them. But those drops turn into food that feeds families, food that fills plates, food that keeps the world moving. And yet, her name is never mentioned. As the day moves forward, as the heat grows stronger, as the work grows harder, and her energy slowly fades. But her determination, reality calls her back. These are crops to manage, tasks to finish, a family depending on her. So, she pauses her dream aside. It's and about again continuing even when you are. Her sweat hours falls pass into the soil, but for her, and then time doesn't matter. Disappears. Only the work no matters. One counts those only drops. The responsibility no one matters. Rewards them. Only the thought that I have to finish this matters. And when finally the sun begins to go down and the sky starts to change the color, she doesn't feel relief. She feels a quiet satisfaction, not because she rested, but because she completed another day. Another day of standing strong. Another day of choosing responsibility over comfort. She slowly walks back home, her steps heavy, her body exhausted, but her heart still thinking about tomorrow. Because she knows tomorrow will be the same day, the same sun, the same field, the same hard work, and she will show up again without fail, without complaint, without recognition. She is not just working in the fields, she is holding life together silently, powerfully, every single day. So, friends, now it's time to respect each and every village woman who does many things for us, because if we are alive, if we eat food, then just because of her. So now it's your time to respect her and share your love through lovely comments. Bye bye.